Hello everybody, on today's episode of Car Mechanic Simulator, we're going to be going to the junkyard and buying a car to fix up. So, without further ado, let's just travel to the junkyard. Alright, now we're at the junkyard, so basically I'm just gonna, there's a car there, but I'll get that a little bit later. Run around, look for some cars here. There's one down the first aisle there as well. Hopefully there's something that's for about $4,000. It's hard to find sometimes. Let me open the hood, but that would be an option right there. See the price on this one. That is going to be too pricey for us today. And this is actually kind of a lucky find, but unfortunately that is also a bit too much for the price range I have set here. Too much as well. Let's see how much this car up here is. Too much as well, so it looks like we're just gonna have to go buy that van. It's the only thing in our price range. Not really what I want to buy, but hopefully I can make a little bit of money off of it. So I will go ahead and see you guys back at the garage. Alright, now that we're back at the garage, first things first is to take the van to the car wash because it is very dirty. Also, just now I realized there's one thing that I forgot to buy that if I don't buy it, it's going to ruin this whole idea here. Even though I still might make a little bit of a profit off this. Alright, let me see what the value is now. See, if I sell it now, I've already made 107 credits, which isn't actually that much, so I'll just go ahead and put this on the lift. But what I forgot to buy before I did this episode now might ruin the whole thing. Okay, 5,000, that's not too bad. Buy the welder. Without the welder, there's no point in doing this, because with the welder, if I use it, you'll see that it magically removes rust, but no, it fixes the frame and everything. So now, see, now I made even more off of it. So I'm honestly just going to start by replacing the body panels that are bad. Just basically everything. Eventually I would be able to just replace them. But that is a little bit too much for what we have today. So I'm going to go ahead and from the tablet, go here. I'm just going to buy every single body panel here. Every window, every light, everything. Which is looking like it's going to be most of our money. But honestly, that is alright. Looks like it's actually going to be all of our money. Did I buy the headlight? No, I did not. So I'm going to go back in there. Buy this headlight. So that is actually all of our money. I was hoping to actually be able to fix the car mechanically a little bit with the money we have. But that is all on me because I forgot to buy the welder. So since this is only like going to be a 5-minute video by the time I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and go to the junkyard and see what else I can find. And then the money I make from this should help with the money that I had to spend on the welder, so I should actually be able to fix the next car a little bit more than this one. I'm not really going to worry about buying the license plate, but if for some reason I have one that I pulled off of another car or something like that, I'm going to go ahead and put that on. I do a Denmark license plate, and that was the only one, so I'm going to ignore the front. And looks like I put all the parts on, and I'm going to go ahead and sell it for a profit of $7,812. Which doesn't mean that's my complete profit, but it's like, I think that includes like the value of the parts I put in. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to the junkyard, and I'll see you guys once I'm there. Alright, we're back at the junkyard, so I'm going to go ahead and run around and see what I can buy. This one's going to be out of our price range. Yep, figured as much. Sometimes you can find a lot of cheap cars in the junkyard, and sometimes there's just nothing. That's definitely too much. And I'm gonna have to assume this one's gonna be way too much, but I'm gonna check it just in case. Yep, don't have $19,000 right now. Although usually when you spend more on a car, you make more off of it in the junkyard. Say 5,000. That one's not doing too, like, that's not too far over my budget, so that one might end up having to be car I buy. But I have to check this car yet, see how much they want for it. Okay, this one's looking better yet. Doesn't appear. Okay, there's a car over there I have to go check out yet. I'll land one here. This one's gonna be over budget, but I'm just. And another one. This one's definitely over budget, but I just want to check. Yep, 8,000. Alright. A little bit over budget. But I'm gonna buy the other one since it's a little bit cheaper. That way maybe I can buy a few more car parts for it. Alright. So I'm gonna go buy the other car we saw. And I will see you guys back at the shop. Alright, we're back at the shop, so let's take this car and go to the car wash with it. Clean all the dust and dirt off. Then I have to go weld it and then see what the body panels have done to me. Alright, now let's go take this to the car lift. And use the welder. $500, that's pretty cheap. Alright, so it appears like I've already made $850. And instead of doing the body, I'm actually going to do some engine work to it this time. So honestly, I'm just going to pull everything out of the engine. And then we'll go from there. I feel like it'll be more interesting instead of just replacing the body on everything to actually do what mechanics do and fix the engine. Even though this engine needs more than just fix. Okay, this actually has time chain guides. Or shoes, or guards, or they have many different names, just like everything else. Alright. This one still has some of the camshaft clips on it. And I think before I go ahead and go start buying new parts for this, I'm going to sell all the old parts I have from all the cars I've already done to get a little bit extra money to fix this up. But first I have to take out these head bolts. There's like 8 of them, I think. Something like that. Not 8, I mean like 16, 14, something like that. Because there's definitely more than 8. Alright, so last bolt here. And that is out. So I'm also going to have to raise it up. That way I can go underneath and take all these clips and stuff out. Then I get the pistons out. Not clips, caps, but same thing, I guess. Not what I meant to do there, but let's go ahead and take this one out. There's 2 more, I believe. And I'm going to have to take the transmission off as well. Let's do what I need to do. Yeah, okay. Pistons need to come off first, I think. But while I'm under here, I'm going to take the transmission off, which also needs the drive shaft off. Alright, yeah, there's some junk screws here. Well, bolts, not screws. I'm out of it today. Still have it cold. Alright, now I'll take the flywheel off. And then, before I can take the crankshaft out, I'll go ahead and lower it down. Gotta take the pistons out first. Let me take these ones out. So I wonder. I must have forgot to take the caps out. Guaranteed that's what it is. Other than that, I did forget to take the caps out. They kind of just blend in with the rest of it, so I barely saw the other ones, so I can't even see these ones. It's hard to tell, though. That should be all of them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and now take these pistons out. Hopefully I got everything. Yep, now I have to lift it back up once again. Now I have to drop it back down to get the whole engine block out. Alright, so that's everything for the engine out. So I'm going to go ahead and sell everything that was not from this car here. Or you know what? I'm just going to sell it all. And then, while I'm here, I'm going to open this case. See what we can get. Did I level up again? No. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and buy all the parts I need for the engine, and then I will be right back. Alright, I should have bought everything, so now it's time to start assembling it. Alright, the engine is all together now. I did forget to buy a few parts, so I had to buy them. But other than that, we should be good. So, just, okay. I just want to see here if I add oil, if that'll take the value up or not. Kind of curious if it will or not. It did not. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy just some of the missing body panels here. With the little bit of money I have left. Glass really doesn't increase the value too much, so I'm gonna avoid buying that. Okay. Don't need that. Need a hood. Headlight. Fender. Door. What else do I need? Another door. And then, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Yep, just enough left for that taillight. Alright, now time to put this all together, and then it will be out of here. And I'm gonna see how much I actually end up making off that. That should be everything I have. Yep. Alright. Let's see here. Not too bad. Alright. Gonna go ahead and sell that. And that is where I'm going to end today's video. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps out a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.